Alright guys, just got this in, the Novritsch ssp18 carbine kit. I've had the ssp18 for a while, but got the carbine kit since it finally released. Super glad, been waiting forever for this thing, but super glad. Putting it together was actually pretty easy, pretty simple. So sorry guys, I'm doing this on my phone and I'm just trying to make sure the lighting's good and stuff, but it's going to change, so you got to keep changing it back. So anywho, I'll give a quick rundown of everything and stuff they had to do to put it together. Nothing really major. Everything comes with the kit for you to do it, which is nice and convenient. It all came in like a box that had styrofoam cut out in it for the pieces to sit in, and then the other bits, the screws and stuff, that all came in a little baggie. But super awesome, super happy about it. But build's really nice, pretty solid here, stock's pretty solid. One thing is folding it seems to stick a little bit. Just the button itself, the stock, is totally good, totally fine, flips just fine. But the button itself is a little difficult. I don't know if I'll be able to show this that well on my phone, but oh, come on, there we go. But it takes a pretty good amount of force, I'm sure, through use and break-in, not breaking, but break-in, it will probably wear in pretty good. There probably is a break-in period for it. You got, I don't know what these are called, I'm an idiot for not knowing, but you got these little toggles is what we're gonna call them. They got a Allen key. You can unscrew this, take these off. You can have one on either side or have both on like I got. And then but yeah, so we'll kind of go through putting it together. So I had to remove the top slide. Inside of it, towards the back of the gun, up top, up in, there's a screw there. You got to undo that. That'll take off your sight. Then you're going to mount this on here. You're then going to want to take these toggles off with your Allen key and set them aside for a later purpose. But that will make putting it in easy. Like, that's how it's meant to be put in. But yeah, so you're going to want to take these off. Now, if you're going to want to take it out, same thing. You're going to have to remove these. You're going to have to remove these also for removing your slide. That is a thing. So something to keep in mind of. It would be kind of cool in case they could make a front part section where you can make a rack, but for right now this is what we got, which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining at all. Like, I like it, you know. It's just for functionality like that. You're gonna end up having to take these off on field if you're wanting to adjust your hop up. So before you take this out, make sure your hop up is good to go, and then put these toggles back on. There's that word again. And you'll be able to go out in the field and know your hop up's good. Or I guess you can get the TDC, the Allen key, but either way, you're gonna have to bring an Allen key with you. So there's that. But yeah, so after you get this mounted, you can put your slide back on, and then you got to change out the pin. You can't see it because the screw's there, but you're gonna have to change out the pin for your trigger. That's going to now give you access to be able to mount this with these screws. The best way that I found out to do it is the same way that Novritsch's website shows, is pushing your original pin in just a little bit and then getting your new pin and then getting it to push through at the same time as you're pushing out the other one. So that way you don't got to worry about messing up your trigger or anything like that, because there is a spring in there and stuff. So you got that, and then you're going to, before you put your pistol in, you're going to want to put this in. This was another tricky part. I overlooked this in the video on Novritsch's website. This plate, let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. Come on, focus. Focus. All right, this plate right here that this buttstock butts up to, this moves a little bit, right? Now when you originally get it, it's pushed all the way out in line with this this seam right here, okay? So you're going to want to push this in, then you'll be able to push this in. Now this thing is really a pain. It does have like a channel section down here that you'll see. That channel's kind of into the frame of the body, but once you do that, you can slide this piece back into it. Now that part was very difficult too, because if you don't get that to butt up to that, this is not going to fit in here. The thing that I did, because I was having a difficult time, and that's another thing too, these edges are super sharp, okay? I didn't cut myself or anything, but when I was pushing down on it, did hurt a little bit. So super sharp, don't cut yourself. Maybe take some sandpaper and kind of grit it up a little bit, but other than that, everything was cool with that. So once you get this on, you get this backbladed on. I used a dead blow, a little mini dead blow hammer, to push this back in because I didn't want to do any damage to it. But a dead blow hammer worked pretty good with me, just a little tiny one, if you can find one. And then yeah, so other than that, once you got that good to go, you can slide this, slides up and easy. Get your toggles from the side, screw them back in however you want, total preference, left side, right side, both sides, whatever. But yeah, other than that, it's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I totally love it. I did get the holster for it too with the Molly attachment. But yeah, it's cool and stuff, and I do like that holster. That holster works nice. But same thing with this button here. That holster button, because there's a button on it, you got to push with your thumb to be able to release the locking mechanism. That button probably has a break-in period too, I would say, because that button's a little difficult too. But I have noticed it becoming a little bit easier as time has progressed. I mean, I just got this yesterday, so it's not like I've been sitting there just pushing it all day and got 500 pushes on these buttons, but obviously pretty cool though. All right, let's maybe take you guys outside, and I'm gonna shoot a little bit and we'll go from there.